Good evening, passionate fans, and welcome back to the only broadcast that cuts through the noise and gets straight to the heart of the game. Are you feeling that familiar tremor of frustration, that unsettling sense of déjà vu, as another promising talent finds himself entangled in the intricate web of contract negotiations? Because tonight, we're not just talking about a player. We're talking about the future of the Montreal Canadiens and the escalating tension surrounding dynamic defenseman Laine Hutson. It's a story that's got the entire hockey world buzzing, and frankly, it's enough to make any Habs fan chew their fingernails down to the quick. For weeks, the whispers have been growing, the speculation intensifying. The contract talks between Laine Hutson and the Montreal Canadiens have become the dominant storyline, overshadowing even the most thrilling on-ice action. This isn't just another negotiation. It's a high-stakes chess match, a delicate dance between player ambition and team strategy. And right now, the tempo feels agonizingly slow, leaving many of us wondering if this promising partnership is hitting an unexpected snag. The Montreal Canadiens and their burgeoning star defenseman Laine Hutson are currently navigating the choppy waters of a significant contract negotiation. While these discussions are a standard part of the NHL landscape, the pace of progress has been, shall we say, less than exhilarating. Fans naturally are eager for resolution, but the reality is these things take time. And in this particular case, there are layers of complexity that go beyond simple dollar figures. According to our sources, talks did resume today after what was described as a brief pause. However, don't uncork the champagne just yet. Both sides still have considerable ground to cover before a deal is finalized. It's a testament to the intricate nature of these agreements, where every clause, every bonus, every year commitment is meticulously scrutinized. It's also important to remember that Hutson isn't staring down unrestricted free agency anytime soon. He's got another 7 years before that becomes a factor. But there's a crucial date looming, July 1st, 2026. If no deal is reached by then, Hutson will convert to a 10.2C, restricted free agent, a designation that would make him ineligible for an offer sheet. Think of it as a protective shield for Canadians, similar to the situation Luke Hughes recently navigated with his own team. Now, let's talk about the man at the helm, Canadiens general manager Kent Hughes. He recently took to the airwaves on TSN 690, clearly aiming to calm the rising tide of fan anxiety. His message was unequivocal, a steady hand guiding the ship through turbulent waters. Hughes stated, and I quote, "All the contracts we've negotiated since we've been here have gone smoothly. Laine Hutson is not a free agent for a long time. We'll figure out one way or the other." It's a statement designed to reassure, to project confidence, and perhaps to subtly assert the team's position in the negotiation. It is a genuine calm or a strategic move to manage expectations. Only time will tell. And what about the player himself? Laine Hutson has largely maintained a hands-off approach, letting his agent handle the intricate details, which is often a smart play in these situations. When reporters managed to catch him, his response was simple yet heartfelt. "Of course I want to be here, who wouldn't?" It's a sentiment that resonates with the fan base, a clear indication of his desire to be a part of Canadiens' future. But as we all know, wanting to be somewhere and agreeing on the terms to make that happen are two very different things in the cutthroat world of professional sports. Initially, the buzz was that Hutson was seeking an 8-year deal, a long-term commitment, with an average annual value slightly below Noah Dobson's $9.5 million. A significant ask, no doubt, but one that seemed to reflect his potential. However, the NHL market is a living, breathing entity, constantly shifting and recalibrating. Recent contract resets, particularly the deals signed by young defensemen like Luke Hughes and Jackson Lacombe, have reportedly altered Hutson's perspective on his own market value. These new benchmarks have, by all accounts, made the negotiations more difficult, not easier. Analysts are even suggesting that the talks have become emotional, a testament to the human element involved when a player feels their worth isn't being fully recognized, while the GM is simultaneously trying to maintain a cohesive, team-friendly salary structure across the roster. It's a delicate balancing act, trying to reward individual talent without disrupting the financial ecosystem of the entire team. We turn to the experts for some insight. Pierre Lebrun, a highly respected voice in hockey journalism, points to Luke Hughes' contract as a significant benchmark for young, offensive defensemen. It provides a contemporary framework for what a player of Hutson's caliber might command. But then you have Adam Proteau, who champions Hutson's case with compelling statistical argument. Proteau highlights Hutson's impressive 60 assists, his heavy ice time, and a staggering 123 block shots. Numbers that paint a picture of a player who isn't just an offensive dynamo, but also a committed, all-situations defenseman. Proteau argues these statistics are undeniable proof that Hutson deserves a substantial payday, reflecting his multifaceted impact on the game. And then there's Marco D'Amico, who offers a potential pathway through the financial maze. D'Amico suggests that creative compensation structures, such as incorporating significant signing bonuses, could be the key. This approach could allow the Canadiens to keep Hutson's average annual cap hit closer to the $9 million mark, making it more manageable for the team, while still rewarding the player fairly through those upfront payments. It's a common tactic in today's NHL, a way to bridge the gap between player demands and team flexibility. But here's the stark reality, and it's one that Hutson's camp must acknowledge. Despite his undeniable talent, he's not currently in a position to demand upwards of $9.50 or $10 million. He doesn't hold the ultimate hammer in these negotiations. With only one truly solid season under his belt, his body of work, while impressive, isn't yet extensive enough to command the absolute top-tier money for defensemen. He needs more sustained elite performance to truly dictate terms. This brings us to the ultimate gamble. Will Laine Hutson wait and bet on himself? It's a high-risk, high-reward proposition. If he has another season like his last, if he continues to elevate his game and solidify his status as a premier young defenseman, he would undoubtedly be in a much stronger negotiating position next summer. He could then command a significantly higher AAV and more favorable terms. But there's always an inherent risk. Injuries, a dip in production, or unforeseen circumstances could all impact his future value. If he chooses to sign now, he may have to accept a deal closer to Canadiens' initial offer, perhaps with some adjustments to reflect the recent market shifts, but likely not at the absolute peak of his current aspirations. The NHL salary landscape is a dynamic, ever-changing environment, and the Montreal Canadiens are navigating with the hopes of securing a cornerstone for their future. Fans are watching with bated breath, eager to see if GM Kent Hughes can orchestrate a deal that not only satisfies Laine Hutson, but also preserves the crucial team flexibility needed to continue building a championship contender. This isn't just about one player's contract. It's about the strategic direction of the entire franchise. The outcome of these negotiations will undoubtedly send a powerful message about the Canadiens' commitment to their young stars and their vision for sustained success. So, what's your take, hockey fanatics? Is Kent Hughes playing this perfectly, or is he risking alienating a vital piece of the puzzle? Should Hutson take the security of a long-term deal now, or should he bet on himself for an even bigger payday down the line? We want to hear your passionate opinions. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you appreciate our in-depth analysis and fiery takes, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of all the breaking news and insights.